Welcome back to Rick's Outdoors, where we all work and we work some more. We're always in the wood yard, boys, splitting on the Wolfe Ridge splitter.
One thing I've learned using this VersaSplit in the last couple of days is you want to get the wood close to this wedge here, not over here, because what it'll do is it'll push the whole front end of the tractor over till it gets to this wedge. So position your wood next to this wedge. Nothing to it. Now, a couple things I want to point out is Wolfe Ridge sends you a stand with this VersaSplit. So when I take it off of my tractor, between the stand and that wedge, it'll sit perfectly for the next time. So that's a well thought out plan right here. Now, I've had a lot of comments saying, and I do agree, you got to be careful right here in this section. You can lose a fitting, you can damage your cylinder. I think I would have liked to seen maybe a piece of metal go down through here, and somehow tie it together to protect these fittings right here. But as I looked upon other ones manufactured, it's like that on most of them. I haven't seen a guard for this. But I don't know if you could drill a hole here and a hole here and fabricate something to protect this, but that would be a good idea. Over here, you've got notches here. I hope you can see this. I've got a 4-way wedge on here, but with my tractor and the bigger splits I've got, I've elected not even try to put this on here. Maybe on some smaller wood we'll try it out, but on this big stuff, it's a no-go. I knew that to begin with. So let's get another piece to split. Now, if my beautiful assistant would come around here and show how all that split. That is a whole lot easier than busting your gut trying to manhandle all this wood.
You don't like noodling, do you?
Hell no. And that's to say it mildly. Now, the only your problems you got wood laying like this here, you don't have a front end loader to pick it up. So let's see if I can turn a piece over and then we'll split one more piece. learning a little bit more every day on this VersaSplit. I'm gonna show you something that you do not, absolutely don't want to do. With a small tractor, compact tractor like mine, I don't know how it showed in the camera, but when I got this piece about halfway, I tried picking it up. And I don't know if you can show on the camera, but the whole right side of my tractor came up. I thought we was gone. And I had to sit there and think a minute how to think about letting it down and not going the wrong way. Because if I'd have went the wrong way, it wouldn't have tipped over, because I had wood underneath it that would have stopped it. But on these big pieces, like I'm doing, on a compact tractor, you cannot pick that up. You on the angle, and I'm a little bit on the angle here, you're gonna ruin a good pair of drawers. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that now. Do not try to pick that piece of heavy wood up, because it is not balanced. You got all the weight on this side, ain't nothing over there, and you got nothing over there. So the tractor's gonna automatically come this way. So you need to be thinking of that. As long as you got it, splitting it, instead of trying to pick it up, works perfect. So I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want you to learn through me as I continue to learn how to operate it. But that is, I just experienced that for the first time. Do not try to pick this heavy, especially, that's probably a 38-inch piece we just did. You cut it in half. I don't know how much more that weighs, but this thing here weighs 650 pounds, is what it said on the shipping. So you got another 600-700 pound piece of wood you're trying to pick up over here. The tractor ain't gonna balance, so you gotta be aware of that. You gotta be on level ground. Small wood probably ain't gonna make no difference to you, but always keep that in the back of your mind. Little split section, we got a lot. Them two pieces right there. It's a good bit of wood. I'm not tired. I had a lot of comments. One gentleman said that's a waste of money, it's the slowest thing. Well, if he'd have watched the whole video, I'd explain to him that I'm not in a race. I'm trying to save my body. I'm trying not to get hurt. I'm trying not to bust my elbows up and my shins up, or dropping it on your toes. I'm just trying to save my body. And this is a home run for us. You got to know your limitations on your tractor. You got to know the limitations on equipment you're working with. So if he's looking for something that's a recycle time of 6 seconds, oh no, none of these are that way. That ain't the reason why you buy this piece of equipment. So, had a lot of good comments. So follow along. Try to learn something as I learn something, and if I learn something, I try to point it out to you. So have a great week coming. We're gonna be back down in here. We got a lot more wood to split. We got a lot of wood that got to cut up. That 46-inch piece has got to come in 3 pieces. So we got a lot of wood to do. We're just looking for some cooler weather. So y'all have a great week. Rosie done got dirty. She done got scolded at eating dirt. So we're going back to the house. Y'all have a great week, folks. This is Rick Outdoors.